Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming to you live with another weekend review. So today you guys are finally getting the review of Iron Man issue 304. I know I was supposed to review this thing like 3 weeks ago, but unfortunately some stuff had gotten in the way, such as the night I was supposed to originally review it, I ended up grabbing issue 305 instead of 304. But being the nice guy I am, I reviewed 305 for you guys anyway. And I wasn't going to pull any of this, oh, I grabbed the wrong book, so there's not going to be a review. I'm not pulling any of that crap with you guys. Also, I didn't review it last weekend because I posted my 50th video since posting stuff on YouTube. So I reviewed, as chosen by you guys, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 344, which featured the first appearance of Cardiac and the first cameo appearance of Cletus Cassidy, who later on down the road becomes Carnage. Also, I wanted to let you know that I have a little stack of books here that I picked up yesterday. I was downtown at Astro Books. I don't know if any of you out there know the store, but I walked in yesterday to go pick up a couple empty long boxes so I could start organizing my stuff. And while I was in there, I was browsing through their bins, and I picked up a good chunk of books to fill in the holes of 2 of the series that I'm reading and I got pretty behind on, as well as I found a couple books that went on back order at my regular shop, so I was happy to pick those up. And yeah, if the video, my review, doesn't go too long, well, I'll try to include this little haul of books at the end. If it does go a little too long, which I kind of have a feeling it might, since I like to go into detail and everything, I'll do a little separate video just about the books. I'll title it like a little mini haul or something. And also, if you guys didn't get a chance to see my review on Iron Man 305 or my 50th video since posting stuff on YouTube, or if you guys are curious about checking out Astro Books, sorry, not at the end of the video, in the description below I'll post links to both of those videos and to Astro Books, either Facebook page or website, whichever. So, sound good? Alright, so we're going to dive right into this thing, but first, cue that intro music. Hey everybody, welcome back. So, I got my monster in hand. No, I'm not endorsing anything, don't worry. And I got our comic for today. So, let's get to it, shall we? First off, to those of you who watch my reviews, you guys would know that I like to start with the cover first. So let's check it out. Well, right off the bat, I like this cover because you got Iron Man pretty much represented on the whole thing. And for some reason, having this guy running at him with a hammer just seems to fit. I don't know why, but it just seems to fit. For those of you out there who are wondering, no, this is not Thor. This is a character named Thunderstrike. And I'll be honest, I don't know anything about him. So, what I do know is, Iron Man 304 is part 4, I believe, in a 6-part story arc titled Crash and Burn. I have not read issues 301 to 303, and I have not read the conclusion in issue 306. So I'm pretty much going into this story blind. But I'll let you guys know what I read. Well, the book starts off with this Thunderstrike guy being really pissed off at Iron Man for apparently blowing up some dam his friend made. And Iron Man is trying to explain to Thunderstrike he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about because he did no such thing. And I just wanted to point out that there's this 2-page spread where Thunderstrike is beating up Iron Man that I think would make a really cool print to hang up. Or maybe it's just me, but I think that looks really cool. Anyway, then we get this appearance by the New Warriors, and they basically tell Thunderstrike that it wasn't Iron Man who did it. It was one of their members named Night Thrasher. And Thunderstrike gets even more pissed off and decides to just take on the whole New Warrior team. Well, Iron Man gets pissed off and he's all like, okay, that's it, I had it up to here, and then he loses it. He's all like, enough! Cut it out, all of you! He's like, have you lost your minds, or is this your idea of accomplishment? I'm not making this up. He's tearing into them. It's pretty funny, actually. And anyway, basically after putting both guys in their place, they agree. They're like, okay, let's just put this to rest and move on. And then Iron Man, in his typical Iron Man fashion, after solving this dilemma, finally tells everyone, okay, guys, just get lost. Leave me alone. Then we get this scene of Tony Stark and Steve Rogers together. It's this little two-part scene. Steve basically tells Tony that there's some new members ready to come up and join the Avengers. Tony's telling him how he fears for the future and everything. And Steve's all like, well, when Clint, Wanda, and Pietro were coming up, we had the same thought, but we were able to overcome everything. And besides, if you do feel that way in the future, just remember what you told me, and that's you have to focus on the little victories and you could overcome everything. So I find it's a nice little two-part scene. And for those of you who are wondering who Clint, Wanda, and Pietro are, Clint is Hawkeye, Wanda is Scarlet Witch, and Pietro is Quicksilver. Then we find out that there's this big dilemma that there's a thing called Gammagate, which is the government's secret stockpile of gamma bombs. And Stane International, run by Obadiah Stane, who becomes Ironmonger in Iron Man 200. Just putting that out there. He wants his company, or the company itself wants to, it gets involved in this Gammagate thing to really put themselves back out there. But this whole Gammagate thing is bad, and so there's all this protesting going on, and it's a big mess. So anyway, Tony's like, okay, I'm going to fly out to Nevada and try and put it into it. And before he leaves, he tells a friend of his, this guy, Abe Zimmer, he goes, there's a piece of equipment I need fabricated ASAP. He goes, and the second it's done, I want it shipped to Nevada. And then we see him as Iron Man fly off. Then we see these military guys, they're working some crowd control at Stane International. And they're basically telling the protesters, this is your final warning, move away or else we're going to take action. Well, they don't listen, so the military guy orders his men to fire some shots in the air. Well, just as they do, Iron Man steps in, grabs the bullets, crushes them, big entrance, real Johnny heroic. And he's all like, you guys fired on innocent, unarmed civilians. Are you guys nuts? And he goes, as a representative of Anthony Stark, you're fired, all of you. So the head guy of the army, the military guys, he's like, but we're only following orders. So Tony Stark, he looks over his shoulder back at the military guy, and he's like, well, that guy's fired too. And then he walks away. He walks to this big warehouse or whatever. So in the last part of the book, we see it's really dark. We see the warehouse with some lights on, and we see hours later, and then we see these little description boxes. So one of them is like, it was on all the major networks, and he goes, he's probably on his way now. And then we see Iron Man opening up this big crate. You see, at least I got the place evacuated, and Abe came through. He goes, I designed this in case I ever had to deal with them. So he goes, I guess I'm about to find out if it's equal to the job. And we see him suiting up. And we see audio sensors are picking up something outside. Big, heavy footsteps. So it's kind of a no-brainer when you think gamma bombs, gamma anything. Who in the Marvel Universe is the #1 expert when it comes to gamma radiation? Sure enough, on the next page, you see that big green dude show up. So he opens the door and he's all like, anybody home? So But then in the shadows, there's this character, and he's like, as a matter of fact, I've been expecting you. And he goes, you want to lay so much as a finger on this place? You'll have to go through me first. And it's on the very last page of this book, we finally get the first appearance of the Hulkbuster Armor, which I think is my favorite Iron Man armor next to the Stealth Armor. And that just looks so badass. That would be cool as a print as well, I think. So anyway, that's your review for, well, more like the synopsis for Iron Man 304. Would I recommend this book? Yeah. I paid $1 for this in a dollar bin. I'm sure you guys could probably find this at any shop that deals with back issues or whatever. Or else maybe Marvel.com would have it as a digital comic. I don't know. Since I always mention I don't really read digital comics, so it's not really my thing. Good story. Loved it. Didn't really notice anything bad. But then again, I'm going into this as, like, you know, almost finishing an actual 6-part story, so I don't really have everything that's going on. So I'd have to read it from, like, you know, 301 to 306, read the whole thing. So, but anyway, yeah, really good. Pretty much I wanted to review this for you guys because it is the first appearance of the Hulkbuster Armor, which is why in 305 I was trying not to show too much stuff in the book because I didn't want to hint that the book before it was the first appearance. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Anything else? Oh, over on the Punisher 88 Facebook page, I still have the list up for you guys to vote on what you want me to review during the Christmas episode, which is coming up next week. I checked recently, no one's voted yet. So come on, guys. I think I'm going to take the list down probably on Wednesday, on the 24th. That's going to be the day it's up. So I'll probably take it down that night, obviously, since I'll be doing my review. And if there's no votes on it, I'm not going to be mad or anything, but like with previous posts, if no one votes, well, I'm just going to pick a book from the options at random and review something for you guys. Sounds cool? Alright. So, let's see, we're almost at 10 minutes, which is not long. It's shorter than my usual videos, but I think I'm going to cut it there. So, and I'll do a separate haul video on these books. Alright? So guys, in the words of Mr. Art Spiegelman, remember, comic books are the gateway drug to literacy. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on Thursday, and I still have to prepare a list for you guys to vote on for what you want to see on Thursday. And, oh no, Thursday is Christmas, so it's a Christmas episode. Okay, I'm going to try and think of something for Saturday then. Alright? So, without me starting to just babble on with all the alrights and okays, I'll see you guys then. Laters.